Your number one source for sports. 97.1 The Fan.
I think we're a lot more prepared this year. I think last year we spent a lot of time on Navy and getting ready for that kind of stuff, and not necessarily overlooked Virginia Tech, but didn't prepare like we would have for a normal game. And this year we've been more than focused on getting that game plan in and executing that and being ready for next week. For this game specifically, I think we put in more than what we would for a normal game, just because of what happened last year, and we felt underprepared last year going into that game, both offensively and defensively. And I think this year we've been working on this game plan all summer and are excited about next week.
We looked sloppy a lot of times. Execution wasn't great, and fundamentals were, not great either. And then even when you look at some of the tape from the end of the year when we were playing really well, you compare that to some of the things that we emphasized during the spring, we still, I think, made a lot of improvements. So it's funny to look at tape from, your team a year ago to where you are now, or even a few months forward, and just how big of a difference it is and the different things that we emphasize. So it's one thing that you can say about us is that we always want to get better. We're never going to be complacent, and that's what we've done.
They can man us across the board. They can play zone. We're just, we're taking everything into account, and we're just trying to prepare as best as we can. Because like I said, last year they didn't really show that defense that they played against us last year, and kind of caught us off guard and surprised us a little bit. And they embarrassed us in our house. So that's why we're doing a better job preparing for this game this year.
Well, for the past couple of days, I've actually had the luxury of kicking it with JT and Cardell. Yeah. For some odd reason, my apartment has been the hangout spot for the two. So they've just been the same people that they've been all summer. I still play the game together. Everybody calm. Nobody really talks about the quarterback competition. They both rotate reps with the ones every day. So they don't even know. I was like, do y'all even know? They was like, no, I guess whoever jogs out there first is going to be the starter.
He's he has a great bloodline, comes from a great family of DBs, his brother, and he's just an athlete. And I love competition, so I can't wait to go against him on Monday.
So is this a clash of the bloodlines? You come from a pretty good bloodline of wide receivers.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
I took a visit there, throughout the recruiting process, and I got the experiences. So it's it gets pretty rowdy over there, but we just got to focus on the hand and task, and we got to realize that we're going there, we got a job to do, and we just got to stay focused and focus on the game, and not let kind of block all that stuff out. I don't know. I really don't remember too much. I just remember that they had a good crowd for their game, and I was kind of in the middle of nowhere. I don't know. It didn't really compare to this place, I'll tell you that.
I kind of went into camp a little bit heavy. I was like 8 pounds over. I was like 233 going into camp, and so that was just from being able to get back lifting the way I was, and I'm back to where I should be now, 225. But I do feel stronger. I feel stronger than I've ever been, and I just feel like I'm in tip-top shape at this moment. Coach Meyer and Coach Warner have done a great job this offseason, is kind of setting up a game plan where Virginia Tech, even if they play that bare no deep, will not be able to keep us from running the ball.
Usually just for offensive line in general, we'll get a lot of double team blocks. We like to, get our double teams because you can just displace people easier. And now it's just a lot of one-on-one base blocks, even in the pass protection. And that just makes it kind of difficult because it's just going to be the one-on-one battle. And it's, whoever wins there's a lot more room for error. They kind of got a two-way go on you a lot of times. And, with them being so fast on the defensive line, having a two-way go can be dangerous for you if you're not using your technique right.
They're very good at what they do. They're very good at zone blocking. They're very, feisty front. They're tough. They fight, and we just got to be ready to go and play.
Your number one source for sports, 97.1 The Fan.